Michigan Congressman Bart Stupak is chairman of the House subcommittee holding the oil spill hearings. Congressman, good morning.
Good morning.
You have had BP testifying in front of you several times in the past. Just very quickly, the big oil leak on an Alaskan pipeline that spilled hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil, an explosion in their plant in Texas that killed 15 people, injured more than 100, and now this. Do you feel like there's a pattern?
Yes, I do. In fact, their own internal management review in 2007 said there is a culture of incompetence, just not being serious about taking serious safety measures, maintenance of its equipment. It's just a culture that they're trying to change.
Why were they allowed out into the Gulf of Mexico to drill a well this complicated in the first place, given their history?
Well, they got the permits from the federal government, the mineral management systems, and that's one of the groups we do want to talk to on why did they allow the permit, number one. Number two, the redundancy programs that they have, this blowout preventer program, this big 445-ton instrument, which is supposed to pinch off the oil pipes, is not working. Things simple as dead batteries, that's why it didn't work. It's configured wrong, it was wired wrong, there were leaking valves, there's all kinds of problems. Once you allow someone to drill in a very environmentally sensitive areas, you must make sure, and in this case, it's the federal government's role, that they are doing it properly to protect our environment.
Because here we sit with a whole literal hole in the bottom of the sea that is spewing thousands of barrels of crude into the Gulf of Mexico every day. To your satisfaction, has BP or Transocean or Halliburton or any of these folks demonstrated an ability or a real plan to be able to stop it?
I don't think they have a real plan yet. The best way, the quickest way, is to put out another blowout preventer on top, the other one, do a top, stack another one on top. But you don't know, as you take off the riser, you might actually make the gusher of oil and gas into the Gulf even worse. It could just blow apart on you. We have a real serious problem here in the Gulf, and something's never happened before, so they're trying to figure out different ways to do it. The only sure way is these another relief well, but that's 90 days away, and by then you can see the environmental economic damage that's happening to the Gulf region.
Wow. Bart Stupak, Congressman, we thank you very much for your time this morning. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
You bet.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.